telling us who the person is that wants?
It's a guy that she met a couple months ago and was giving her a ride.
Hello? She got to turn the speaker on.
Are you good? Like, you're not detained. The police aren't here. Everything is good.
I can tell you right now, frauds are not my strong suit, so I am doing my best.
So, because they are, you guys have me come in here and do this fraudulent shit, now I'm going to jail. They are, doing that left and right.
So you can't leave.
I cannot leave.
Like hotcake. Yeah. So who are you in the office with right now? So if something you didn't have knowledge of, how can you do?
And this guy that y'all put me in with the check with my name and told them this story that y'all told me to tell them. And now I'm being arrested.
I can't just come there myself.
It doesn't matter. Yes, I need you to come.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. I'm not even over there.
You know what I'm saying?
The games we play.
You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do?
Tell him you're going to jail if you don't show up. Because of his fraudulent check.
I'm going either way.
Yeah. Oh, y'all can go. You want to go for all of it?
No.
Okay, then.
If you don't come here, I'm going to jail for you.
I'm coming back, bro. Ask him how far out he is.
No, he not.
No, he not. I'm literally nowhere near that city right now. I got it.
Alright, well, how far?
Feeling everything you were saying wasn't a job. That's what I'm trying to figure out if you were detained or not. Because that would let me know where to stay or go. If you told me you were detained, I would have stayed and we would have just switched places. But you didn't tell me you were detained or arrested, so I didn't do anything about that because you told me you weren't detained or arrested. If you told me you were detained or arrested, it would have made more sense. I have no knowledge of what's going on right now. This is all... Tell him you're going to jail, so you got to come back.
Well, I'm going to jail for your check, so can you please come back? How far are you? How far are you?
I don't have GPS right now. I just got out of there.
So how, an estimate or something?
Yeah. You gonna hang the phone up. Cap. I can see my silhouette. I look like a ghost in the background.
I'm being arrested right now. I need you to pick the boys up for me today.
Bro, he's not trying to go in.
Pick the boys up for me.
You feel me?
He's stupid.
Yeah, he's stupid. Yeah. It's gonna be alright, mama. You ain't gonna be sitting long, you feel me?
I didn't steal anybody's money. I was given a check by this guy that I know, and it's not a real check. So, I'm being arrested for fraud. I'm
So they try to get you.
And I need you to get the boys today from school for me.
Email. Oh, I give you 10,000. In what world? In what world? You feel me? If it sounds too good to be true, 9 times 10 it probably is. You know, and that's something I'm trying to get.
Can you wait on me for a second?
You gotta tell people, then they gotta understand. Like,
I'm gonna read you your rights, alright?
in what world, you know. Chill out, little mama. You just going in right now. You ain't even got hit with no charges. Well, they about to get you a fraud.
Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer or have him or her present with you while
you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any
She
questioning.
like a good girl, like she don't even get in nothing, you feel me?
Decide at any time
No, I
to
gotta be like,
exercise these rights
do
and not
it.
answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these
Man, it be
rights
them
have been
innocent
read to you,
ones
and
that
are
be
you
on
still
that.
want to talk to us?
Sweet
Yes.
couldn't hurt a
I
butterfly. They
need
be
confirmation.
some of them be a little,
All right.
you know, with the business.
It's okay to not have it all together. It's okay to not have all the answers. That's what we're here for. You can pick up the phone and not be.
So walk me from the beginning.
That name was crazy.
From when they picked you up all the way up to now, to how we get here.
You see the name?
And
Name
But
was
when they
weird.
picked you
What
up,
is this?
okay. So
No
was this
disrespect,
planned
we got
before
these
they
black
picked
guys,
you up,
you
or
know.
they just said, "Hey, I'm outside"?
I mean, I knew they were coming
Indian
to get
folks
me,
up in
but
here.
You didn't know
I
what
mean, I got some
I
Indian
knew that
partners.
it
You
had
know what I
something
mean?
to do with going to
But
the
that
bank.
name is too damn
But they
long.
What
just,
bank?
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
you knew they were picking you up, and you knew you guys were going to the bank.
I didn't know that I was gonna be coming in trying to cash a check.
Okay. But you knew they were picking you up, and you knew you guys were coming to the bank. What else did they tell you before you got in the car?
That's pretty much it.
That they were picking you up so you can go to the bank and help out with your rent?
Yeah.
All right. And when did they make you put the uniform on?
We were. I live in Apopka. We were almost to the I-4 to get off I-4 in Altamont. When they started talking about scrubs, going to the store and getting my scrubs, asking me what size I was, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like I didn't know anything about that, and they were like, that it just looks more official, and I'm like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" I was kind of just going with whatever they were telling me that they were doing.
Okay.
Because I'm desperate. I need to keep a roof over my kid's head.
All right.
But yeah, we went and got the scrubs. He paid for them.
Yeah, it's 15. Are you going to be here for a minute? All right, copy. The only reason I'm asking is we got a hold of the guy driving the burnt orange vehicle. He wouldn't explain exactly where he was at, but he said he was going to come back. So just in case if he does, I was just trying to see if
I ain't got him. I thought he was about to say that fool really came back.
Okay, so Marquise was the passenger.
But if it's like your big mom, you know what I'm saying?
All right, and then what else happened?
Oh,
when
like,
okay,
you
so
feel
they
me?
said we're gonna buy
Like,
the
bro,
stuff.
you know,
you did that
lick. You gotta take that.
Yeah.
And you put
You
them
feel
on.
me? I ain't like if
I mean,
something
everything
happened,
all right,
I ain't
but
gonna
yeah,
let
when
you.
we got to the bank.
When you got here
You
to
know
the
what I mean?
bank.
Well, he
Like,
pulled
ride
up
for
like
something
across
out
the
there.
street.
Like, I'll take that
and,
lick.
like, a plaza was right there with like Little Caesars.
Okay.
By the Fairway.
He
Pulled
pulled
up by the Fairway.
up by the Fairwinds. The Land
Y'all
Plaza.
caught.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Y'all caught.
Wrote the check and basically told me put those on. This is what you're doing.
Yeah, what it
And
is.
that's not at all what I left my like.
Okay, so he pulled in to the Land Plaza, and that's when he told you to change it to the uniform because it looks more official. And he handwritten.
And then he handed me this.
Okay, and he handwritten the check.
The one driving.
The one driving handwritten. Okay.
Gotcha. No, he's aware that she is detained and possibly going 10-15, so she convinced him to come back to talk to us.
How long am I gonna have to stay there? Will I be able to get bonded out today? Or do I gotta wait for court to be bonded out?
You can get bonded out today, but
Still gonna have to go. Get
I don't
arranged.
think he's a true friend because
He ain't coming back.
if he told you to come out and do this, and he said he's gonna take the rap for it, I would have been back ASAP. Especially with you having 2 kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So, but
So I'm so sorry. I'm just joining this. I'm halfway. Yeah. I'm joining in this halfway through. Okay. So, from what I understand, this check is fake.
That's expensive.
You knew this check was fake.
I didn't know anything.
You didn't know anything.
I should be on the radar, you feel me? Speaking
I
of
just
that,
knew that
get
this
that
was someone
thing
trying to
done,
help
you mean?
me get my rent paid so I'm not evicted with my
So
children.
it's like
And I'm at the point where
35, 36.
I do almost anything to make sure that my kids don't feel that everything that I'm going through to keep the stuff going.
So when he told you to get dressed in the scrubs and he wrote the check for you,
I mean, at that point, I obviously figured.
what did he say to you when he wrote the check and gave it to you?
He just said to go in and tell them this. This is what he wrote. This is what it is.
What did he tell you to tell them?
That I'm a living assistant, that I take care of someone's mom or something, and that.
Which is not true, obviously.
No.
Damn, all of it was a scam.
No, you should be alright for right now. I'm not even.
See, I ain't know they staged it like that.
Well,
I
so
mean,
he told you to come in here and act like he was taking care of somebody.
dang, he made it go
And
buy scrubs, make
at
yourself
that
look
point,
like
did you know
you work at. Cause I actually thought she
check
worked
was
it.
fake when he gave it to you before you walked into the bank?
Here.
So
Oh,
you wrote
no.
for
See, first I was a little.
$390.
I don't know, something about the scrubs make you look a little more innocent. First I
And then obviously,
had a
he
little
has
more
the scrubs
sympathy.
too.
I'm like, oh dang, you feel me?
Got
Poor
me.
girl
I
in
was
the
in my
scrubs. But
clothes.
if you
He
had
picked
to
me
do
up,
all that,
and
you knew
I'm
you was
just
doing
riding with
this.
her thinking,
It ain't that he
I
just
don't
gave
know,
me
I'm
a
just
check
going
that
with the
this,
flow, and then
I
he
knew
said,
that
we
this
gotta
was
stop
fake. I
and
knew
get
we
the
about to do
scrubs.
this drug.
And I was
That's
like, what do
different.
you
So
stop and get the scrubs for?
Right.
And that was when
yeah,
he, I mean, he didn't even fully explain it. He was
nah.
on the, he was had like 2 phone numbers from different people. Like, I was just sitting in the back, just writing, like, whatever y'all tell me I need to do so I can pay my rent. I know Marquise for a couple months, but the guy driving is Marquise's friend. I don't know him.
And they
It's
were,
my first time seeing him today.
and they were
And
in
I
a
don't
burnt
even know
orange.
his name.
I got you. A burnt orange SUV.
Yeah,
What about this white Mercedes?
I don't know anything about Mercedes.
Okay,
Yeah,
but he
everybody
did say
innocent
to
at
you
that.
on the phone, that was the crackhead.
Well, because I was telling me, and I answer my question.
No, this is important. You're looking at felony charges right now. I'll be honest with you, okay? It's called uttering a forged document, okay? So this is probably more important than what Grandma's got to say.
I mean, I was just asking to pick up my kids from school, so that's pretty much.
Okay, tell her to pick up your kids, tell her
She
you're
said
probably going to
she
jail.
would. I told her I was being arrested. So I mean, if
Okay, then answer. Only because it has to do with your kids.
hello.
I got kids, so.
I see that.
So that's what I was.
The check?
I'm working on getting you a copy of
The check was
the third check.
almost
So there's this check, and
$3,400.
then there's another check that was
That
cashed.
lady look familiar for some reason.
Grandma, I'm talking to the cops right now.
Yeah, you going down.
Cooper University Healthcare,
Down,
an
down,
academic
baby,
health
Rope
system,
Street in the
distinguished
rain.
by the quality of its care.
Baby,
Specialists,
ready
close
to
to where
let
you
it
live.
go.
Its
Jimmy,
neurosciences team is
Jimmy,
revolutionizing stroke care.
Let me stop.
Here's another
Copyright,
Seafoam
man,
story.
I've been using Seafoam for many years. My 2019.
A couple of cash, like 2 before this.
At this bank?
No, he cashed 2 at other TD banks.
In Deland or somewhere else?
Other ones like on their way
I
here.
believe the other two were in Orlando.
Okay.
And that one has his name on it. This one has her name on it. Because they were
Understood.
sending her in here to act like.
Are they the same check numbers and all that?
This is University Boulevard.
130.
Obviously, you know that Orlando PD, that has to go through them because that's their jurisdiction and all that, so.
Well, I'm just more or less giving this to you as far as
For evidence,
information,
yeah.
just to let you know that there was 3 checks that were.
Absolutely, yeah, but for like reporting purposes, and we can give you a case number, and we can even fax this over there as far as like a case linkage. Because obviously it's the same people, so it's gonna be a case linkage, it might even be a statewide prosecutor, because it's mostly, through multi-jurisdictions,
Yeah,
multiple,
and if the 2 are connected,
No, that has nothing to do with it.
This is from the white Mercedes.
Yeah.
let me just be perfectly clear with you right now.
Ain't looking too good.
There is no way that I believe that these 2 incidences are not linked.
They're not. I mean, I promise on everything
You
I
said he was on the phone talking to people, right?
Not to the. So.
He had multiple phones, he's talking to people. 2 people don't walk into a bank at the same time.
With
I mean, that's just,
No, it has.
that would just have to
very
be like
ironic.
lightning striking
Both
twice.
with a fake check. They walk in and they just leave you sitting here.
I get that, but whoever that was, I never see. That
You
had
didn't have to
nothing-
see him,
I know,
but-
but he wasn't.
it might not be something you're knowledgeable.
Yeah,
Right, you may not know. These guys may know, but you probably don't.
Because they just left you sitting.
I mean,
like,
right away, as soon as you said that, they're dealing with somebody else, and he said to you, oh, they're dealing with that crackhead. He said that.
I don't know.
So he knew. How was he supposed to know what we're
And
doing?
It's
they
because-
both left at the same time. One cop showed up, everybody leaves,
It's
you're still
because-
sitting here.
they went to a TD with me in the car right before we came to this one. And he was walking out of that TD too. And then I told them when I got here that I'd seen the same guy that walked out of that one here.
And you think that these two things are completely by accident?
I don't know.
What you don't?
I'm just asking you to think logically. I'm not saying that you know, right? I'm not saying that you have some master plan in this. I'm just asking you to speak logically. Think logically, right? Two different people.
This might be the core.
Okay, two different people committing similar frauds over multiple jurisdictions, just so happen to be leaving at the same time, and you think that's an accident.
I get how it looks, but like I said, I have no knowledge of anything.
The only thing I'm asking you for is if you have any names of these people, which I know you already gave Maurice or whatever, Marquise. And he's supposedly coming back here.
Because he said,
I got you.
I want her to walk across the street to the Family Dollar.
he's not driving the car. I don't know who
He ain't
the guy
coming
is
back
driving
up
the
there.
car. Marquise was
You
supposed
knew
to
he was going to say that. That's exactly what he said.
Marquise is gone.
You knew he was going to say walk over to the Family Dollar, and that's what happened.
They've been texting, so. Did he say he's coming back when I walked out? Did he say?
He was going to come back, but he was trying to figure out a way back.
He ain't coming back.
Because he said he had to
I
switch
guess he was
cars.
all I can imagine is that he's not trying to have whoever's driving the burnt orange SUV, the one that's his friend, come back. He's trying to get out of that car and find a way here so that whoever that is, because I don't know his name.
I got you.
What?
Let me ask you this: would you be willing to write a sworn written statement about what happened? About this guy that you met 2 months ago, that he picked you up today, that he took you to the scrub shop, that he took you to these banks, that he told you to put the scrubs on, told you, everything that you're telling us. Would you be willing to put it in writing on paper?
Am I still in trouble?
Well, yes. I don't have the ability to make felonies go away. Okay, but what I can tell you is that
This will help you in court.
cooperating suspects.
That's what I've been trying to do the whole time.
No, and I appreciate that. So that's all. I'm asking if you'll put it in writing. That's all I'm asking. I'm not making you any promises that it'll lessen. You're not lessening any trouble you're in today. Okay? It's just for the future, right? For when this goes to trial, do you look like a accomplice to a master scheme, or do you look like a girl who's trying to pay her bills so her kids don't be homeless? You know what I'm saying? That's what do you want to look like? What picture do you want painted of you for the jury?
The truth.
The truth, right? So will you write the truth for us and swear to it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me go get a statement for him.
Okay. They call Marquise again?
Huh?
They call Marquise again?
See if he'll come back, but other than that, we ain't gonna be waiting here all day.
It's an organized
take you,
fraud
you feel me?
scheme out of Orlando. I'll be honest, it'll probably go to like a statewide prosecutor. I say we take her phone.
Yeah,
CID will probably want to do a search warrant on it, in all reality.
I'm good with it.
I'm sorry, but the person
I told you.
My advice to you, once you get through all this, you don't need to talk to them.
Yeah, but I don't plan on it.
You need to put this in your past and not ever do this again.
How old are you, darling?
24.
I'm not gonna say I know how you feel because I don't have kids right now, but I do have one on the way, and I'm not in your shoes. But
I have to do everything by myself. I don't get any help, and I've just been stuck for the last 2 months. I just paid May's rent. I was just about to be evicted in May. I just paid May's rent June 7th, and I already got an eviction notice for June.
so they got you on a month-to-month.
I mean,
That's
no,
what it
but-
seemed like.
I mean, I have my lease or whatever, but they give you 30 days from the day that it's late, and then after the 30 days, if you haven't paid it, then they'll put in the note. Then they'll put in for the court to evict
And
you.
then once you pay it,
If
it'll go away, and then you were
Yeah.
late again for the month of June, so they
so they
took
give
back.
another 30-day notice. So I have until July 7th.
How
but
much is your rent?
right now with the late fee, it's almost $2,000.
How much is it before?
$1,750.
$1,750.
2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, but like everything's included. So
Do
other
you
than my
get?
lights.
Yeah. Do you? You don't get help from the children's father? Are both of your kids from the same
They're both
father?
from the same guy. I don't get help from him.
All right.
Honestly, I'm just like, each time we
I got you.
we were never in.
On and off. I got you.
Alrighty. So what I want you to do is fill out all this information up here, and then here you're gonna start your statement with everything that you've told us. Okay. And then this is a secondary page for you to write on whenever you get to the end of here, and then mention where y'all went, where the vehicle that you were in, the fact that you saw that white Mercedes and the other.
I didn't see the white Mercedes. I just saw the guy. I didn't know what car.
Okay, so
none
you
of
saw the
ever
guy.
came in.
But you saw the guy. Okay, yeah, mention that in there. All of everything that we've discussed today. Okay, it might be a lot. If you need another one after that, just let us know. We can get you another one.
Local is not local. Just put my address.
Yeah. Your local address.
Connect them or do the two separate?
One case number. This is all one incident.
What's my address?
Evidence. The original documents that they tried to pass.
Can I get a copy before you take them?
Yep.
And may I get the two of you to put your information down here? Thank you. I apologize for that, but we have to do our own reports.
Yeah.
We don't have
I have to get.
the name for the other guy.
That's fine. Unknown.
I know. Okay. Oh, his name is on. That's his
Yeah,
real
I
name.
got it, everything.
Oh, he has an account.
Oh.
Can I get all his information in? I didn't know. I thought he put his fake. I thought he put like somebody else's name on.
Yeah, that's what Fernandez was telling me outside. He was like, "Don't put 100% his real name." Fernandez looked verified that it's actually him because it's the guy that obviously he saw. So he verified it's him, and it's the same name that's on the bonds.
Go ahead. I'm gonna put.
We can get you more water at the police department.
All right. I'm gonna put him in the front because we're gonna be sitting in the car for a while. All right.
Okay.
And you're being cool with this, so.
Got the pink cups
I
on.
don't do that to those people.
I'm just trying to be us. I'm not lying about anything. I'm just trying to be us.
And we understand that. We appreciate it. You just got caught up in an unfortunate situation, okay?
That they left you on.
I know.
Here, turn your wrists to face, kind of, there you go. Alright, we're gonna walk you out and try to get you in there quickly so that way it's not embarrassing, okay? You don't have anything in your pockets, right? Okay, we're gonna have someone check whenever we get back to the police station, but we're just gonna get you in the car real quick, okay? Hello.
Thank you.
You good? All right. Come on. Where's your brother, police officer at? Inglewood, California. How he liked it?
His wife too.
How he liked it?
He loves it. He'll be so disappointed in me.
All right, just hang tight, homie.
Man, I'm telling you, if you get an email with a check
On May 4th,
and they trying to get you to cash
2023,
it,
officers were called when a
cash
woman
it,
and her
man.
friend were caught on
be
camera
careful. They
stealing
try to get
items
me
from a
like that.
store
They try to
called
send me an
Ulta.
email, and I got a faulty email. And it's telling me to, deposit this check in your account. I got a job for you. Do this, be a personal assistant, do X, Y, Z. So I'm looking at it like, what? They didn't got the email. Some way they sent me a phony check, and they try to get me to cash it. I ain't cash it. As she was laughing, you know what I mean? Something too good to be true. It's too good to be true. If somebody offering you $10,000, a $10,000 check, or a certain amount of money, out of nowhere, 9 times out of 10, it's some type of fraud, some type of scam, 100% of the time. Let's see what else we got going on. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button for me. Appreciate you. We're going to be bringing y'all stories. We're going to bring y'all different reaction videos. You know, we're going to kick it back off 2025 in a positive note, on a positive tip. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody who been supporting the channel and been subscribing and been tapping in with me. It goes a long way. Let's see what else we got going on.
Coffee, $2 iced coffee, and $3 Monster Energy.
When tragedy strikes, strike back.
In my opinion, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I just don't believe there's a lot of mentally stable women in this world.
Right. Oh,
I think that men,
Unfacts.
I think that men have issues as well. But I don't meet many women that are mentally stable. Most of the
What's your name, honey?
Poison.
You want me to call you Poison?
No, you can call me Diamond. That's usually.
I want to say, because if you're looking for a man, I don't know if Poison is what you want to think of.
No, that's why I said you can call me Diamond. It's okay.
Okay, Diamond, where you live, honey? Where you calling me from?
I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte, how old are you?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse. Do you have any children?
I do. See, this where y'all gonna kick me down at, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching the show for some years now. I have 7 lovely children.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
Dang, you got a whole team.
Are about the same man?
No, I have one. My oldest is with how you doing? My first girlfriend, and then I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I had my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a serious situation? How did that work?
No, no. We did the real thing.
Well, in order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that, after our son was born.
Let's go. But they mess with me because I mess with girls in poverty and they need me. They can't be who they want to be.
To the rescue.
I have those like $200 to some people. It ain't nothing, but the girls I mess with, they be crying.
Like back
Girl,
when
you
I
say
was like in
stage, the first thing I thought of was a stripper. When they say stage name on my show, that's what that meant sometimes, y'all. You got to be clear when you say stage name. Renee, how old are you, love?
I'm 25.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a certified nursing aide and a certified home health aide as well.
Certified nursing aide. You have any?
So eat your almonds. Oh, you're correct.
I have 1 and a 1-year-old. I have a daughter.
Okay, right now with the dad.
Actors is crazy. Y'all can say as much as y'all want about my teeth. I love my smile. Y'all not gonna dim nothing. I do not care about that.
We're gonna start here because this will be something that men will say. What will you say to the man that is concerned you have a 1-year-old and the daddy's in jail?
I really don't really have no concerns. I mean, it's normal. Everybody go through something. Everybody got a story.
Are you for real?
Is he gonna get out of jail anytime soon?
He's supposed to be, but
I'm not sure. I don't really know the
That's
details
like
on
most
that
of these
right
women
now.
got. They
So you look a
book
certain
the
way.
baby daddy.
Fit. Right. Just not out of shape, basically.
Look at you.
How tall are you?
About 5'4".
5'4". Dress size.
Dress size, size 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
180. As you can tell, I'm heavy chested.
That's how
Yes.
they be looking
But,
in the
but
back.
man,
I
but
swear.
listen.
Anything, oh man, that's exactly what I'm
5'4",
talking about.
180. You weigh more than a man.
A lot of big girls in here tonight with them bodysuits on and ain't got no body. You're looking like a wrestler in here tonight. You're looking like T Grizzly sitting up in here. That's how they was walking like that. That's how the big girls. Them big girls take real slow steps.
Greetings, you polite savages. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Ladies, gentlemen of polite savages, you are now about to embark on tales sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. New year, new me. Yes, it's all the same, but Kendra G Live is still doing its thing, and these ladies are just as foolish as ever. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter, bitter pill, but you gotta shut up and take your medicine. So there's nothing left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. One of the most curious things about dating with Kendra G Live, yes, a popular internet show that she's amassed a great following, is that all of the single mothers who come on expecting a man to come on in and save a baby. Yes, that's right. That's what they're asking for because, of course, the red lines is that they need a provider, they need a kind man, a generous man, and a man who's willing to take on their numerous amounts of kids that they have. Now, I'm not saying all ladies do this, but man, I was watching the show a couple of days ago, and it seemed like every lady had multiple kids by different men, except the one lady who only had one kid, but of course, her guy was all up in the jailhouse, and when he gets out, hey, I don't know, I'm not really into that, but guess what? That's another headache to deal with. Wondering why these ladies don't understand that even though they think that their past is not going to affect them, that their past actually affects them, like everyone else's past.
How dare you?
But the thing that always gets to me is these ladies actually think that they will get much better than the person they chose to have a child with. And of course, when you ask about marriage, 9 out of 10 of them will say, well, this wasn't the right guy to marriage. Not marriage material, but yes, enough to divide and multiply with, enough to have a child with, to bring someone into this world, then turn around and complain about the person that you knew wasn't qualified.
Why didn't you marry the man you chose to have a child with?
He wasn't good enough for me.
What I need you to understand, on the open dating market, you come into the open dating market with a baby from a man you say wasn't good enough for you. You don't get higher than your baby daddy.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning if your baby daddy is right here, ranked right here, that means this is your level. The best you could get was a man to make a baby with this right here. So you don't get to make a baby with a man here and then go up here for a man to provide for him.
How you pay your bills?
I get child support.
Well, keep it real, child. Okay. How many kids do you have?
I'm actually the one that was on the in the comments when the old girl April was on your show yesterday. I got 7 kids. So I would never tell a man, because I have 3 that live here, but I have 7 together all together. But I would never tell a guy, oh, I have 3 kids, just so they would want to date me. But yeah, I have 7 kids.
A 5-year-old. Okay. How many men?
You are out the game.
6.
You are out the game.
So,
7 kids and 6 men.
What you calling? Girl, you got 6 men. What you looking for? You calling me for number 7?
This is a sickness
of the highest order.
And I can see it now, men lining up just to meet this lady, all up in her comments, you know, shaking and sliding, juking and jiving, moving and shaking, making sure that they get a hold of this one. My goodness, please be baby daddy number 8. And look at all they get with her. You know it's just a catch of the century, right? But seriously, we all know what this lady's game is. You see, she's living off of child support. But child support has a definite end date. As soon as those kids get 18 years old, that means the money's all.
This is Victor and his team. They love to deliver big ideas on Salesforce. Problem is, as they've grown,
answering to anybody living a life of leisure off of the hard work of the men who are paying her monthly. And obviously it's enough that she doesn't have to work. So all these ladies always claiming that child support is never enough to support a lady obviously haven't seen this. And I don't care if this is an extreme case, it should not be allowed. Because what it does is it totally degrades the image of us in the public eye.
Ladies, make sure that when your child support hits, you go out and buy yourself something nice because you deserve it. I get $3,200 a month in child support, and I always make sure that I take care of myself first. I go to the spa, I take myself on amazing vacation by myself, as I should, because being with kids is a full-time job, so I deserve to have a little bit of a wait time. As long as the kids are taken care of, who cares what you use the money for?
Just shut the up! When I speak the truth, because I speak prophetically, people are able to dismiss it as mediocrity. But I am giving you the game. Every man out there who would have it ain't down for you, you will be broke down by that.
But back to Kendra G. The key thing is that when you're watching these ladies, you understand one certain fact. Not one of them are going to be down for you. Not one of them are there for you. They're there for the glamour of being on television or to find support for their children that they've amassed irresponsibly. You see, a man of value will look at this and say, something just isn't right. And when he realizes that, he's going to move on along. That's why there's such a failure rate on these social media streets when trying to meet people. And that's why men are going their own way, getting the hell out of Dodge, not dealing with these folks anymore. A lot of dudes just say, hell, I'd rather not date. I'd rather focus on myself, build myself up to the point where I have so much leverage in a situation that women will just fall in naturally. And if they don't, they don't. You see, folks, the world isn't always about getting what you want exactly how you want it. The world is about delayed gratification, working hard and building yourself until what you need falls right into your lap. And a lot of these ladies who's wasted their lives lying to folks about if they're even in a relationship. Hell, one lady was called out directly on a show, had a whole ass husband, but was still on here trying to find something different. The Jezebel spirit is alive and well, you dig?
Who guy? Is there a guy on your Instagram page? No. This man? Who's that? Ooh, husband pamper day. Husband pamper day. You lying asshole.
A woman lie about a guy she dealt with and she don't want you to know, she lied to herself first. I dealt with this girl one time, she cheated on her boyfriend with me. She lied so good, she made me think we ain't mess around.
He and I broke up because he cheated on me. In my head. Sorry, if you love me, you wouldn't even do it up here.
I messed with her after the club one night. I texted her the next morning, how that was last night. She texted me back, how was what and who is this? I said, this me, Wayne. She said, Wayne who? This is some scary shit. I sent her a picture of me and her together. She texted me back, ooh, stranger danger. When a woman lies, she take that lie to the grave. Matter of fact, a woman to get to heaven and lie. Jesus will be like, I know you slept with James, my child. I swear to God on you, I ain't sleep with James.
Stay toxic. Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're
At Mainline Health, human care sees it all. Your health, your humanity, your hope. So when you...
oh my, there's so much going on in the world today, man. I got another banger.
everything came and stay the same.
Are you scared or not scared of the aliens?
Not scared.
What kind of people do they want? Do they want people like Max, or do they want people like everybody else?
People like everybody else.
What date are the aliens going to reveal themselves to everybody on Earth?
Every phone.
What date? What date is that coming, Max?
In the future of January 1st.
Oh, on January 1st of 2025, the aliens are going to reveal themselves? How does that make you feel?
Better? Like, I ain't gonna act scared. Look,
Also, the word Sheol, and the word Sheol is the word shell. And the shell, from shell, you get hell.
Bobby Hemmett.
Body.
I ain't looked
We
up
live
his
in hell,
videos
which
in a
means
while.
you're trapped in the physical body. So all of this particular mythology that we're talking
about. Let's go back. Get what he's saying.
The Christian word hell and the Hebrew word hell, it means physical earth. Hades or hell means the physical earth. The other word, the word Hebrew word comes from the word also the word Sheol, and the word Sheol is the word shell. And the shell, from shell you get hell is the physical body. We live in hell, which means you're trapped in the physical body. So all of this particular mythology that we're talking about, where we are scared of a damn devil as the scapegoat to blame everything on. You see what I'm saying? Keeps us trapped. Our own fears.
It makes sense.
So you're pretty much the first person Trump chose after he got elected. I think it was the end of that week, right?
Yeah, I believe I was.
Can you summarize in one sentence what you plan to do with the job?
Well, look, we had a discussion that night, and he gave me three things he wants me to do. Number one, secure the border.
Yeah.
Shut the border down. Number two, run the biggest deportation operation this country's ever seen. And third, he wants me to lead an effort to find the over 300,000 missing children that were trafficked into this country.
I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Make sure.
She told the truth about what he did to his first wife.
To know the whole jar was dirty, go get Mary, go get her son, and go get her niece. And after that, he did that with Mary's son, trying to son. Next thing he knows, she started trying to move away. Mary divorced Steve. That's why.
And what he was doing with his new wife. Say, oh gosh.
I can't feel sorry for her the way she let Winter grow up without his mother. I can't feel sorry for her because you let Steve Winton and you covered it up. I can't feel sorry for you because you helped Steve take Winton away from Mary.
And that daughter that he put to Diddy and Diddy's son. Oh, jeez.
Lori was once actually linked to Diddy's son, Justin.
Okay,
so they were together.
All right, we ain't gonna do that like she was just linked to him. She was linked to everybody, so I don't know, y'all.
49-year-old P. Diddy with his hand on his girlfriend's belly.
I'm not saying that like that's a bad thing, because if she was a regular person and she dated around, it'd be perfectly normal. It's just heightened because, it's in the public. But are y'all picking up, are you tracking what they're saying about this whole situation? Are you tracking?
That is 22-year-old Lori Harvey. They're in Cabo. She's of course talk show host Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. We're talking about maybe she could be pregnant, just rubbing her belly a little bit.
I
But
think people will finally maybe be able to really get the gravity that this is not entertainment.
This is what I told this boy who came to take my daughter out. I said, listen to me, son. Whatever you do to her, I'm going to do to you. You're going to have a nice time.
that's graphic.
It's sponsored of humanity. They are taking all of these evil things and dressing them up in pretty things and getting you to be okay with watching them destroy humanity.
Yeah, the people didn't open up one of them goddamn doors today. Yeah, that's what's going on. Remember how I told you the Vatican was going to do this ritual, tradition, where they opened these doors for the Jubilee? And one of them was opened today, St. Peter's Basilica, and they consider it to be a sign of hope. But specifically, the door that they opened was to a fucking jail.
It's one funny looking fucking door. We can take it at face value and what they're saying. This door was open forward to bring in hope, not giving up. This St. Peter's Basilica door. But in all actuality, if you don't know anything about St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican and St. Peter's Square, you wouldn't know why this is crazy. For one, the place where they just opened that door to usher in the new whatever the fuck they're trying to usher in, yeah, that was actually a place for dead popes. Mummified, covered in wax, bona fide corpses that they keep under St. Peter's Basilica. These holy people that have atrocious pasts at the Vatican. Close that fucking door. Close it. It's not even the tip of the iceberg because that door is at one of the center points for the ancient Egyptian obelisk that sits right in the middle of St. Peter Basilica Square, the stolen ancient Egyptian obelisk at that. While these doors are being opened and everyone's like, oh, this is great for the economy. No, they're about to activate some shit. Yeah, there's an obelisk from Egypt that was bought to Rome by the Emperor Caligula in the 37th AD, and it sits right in the middle of where those corners are for those doors that are being opened in St. Peter's Square. That's not just any ancient Egyptian obelisk. It's also called a sundial, and its shadows mark.
I think she paranoid.
As a notice, the Pope's reaction. Once he notices who or what just opened the door for him. Notice his facial expressions. Notice the silent prayer he does once he sees what he's looking at.
That's, like I said, it's staged because they got a camera in the inside.
That's serious. He looks kind of stressed out.
You know what I mean?
Now, pay attention to the guys who opened it. I showed you the first one, but look at the second one. And you can look for yourself. You can see it all yourself on YouTube. It's a 4-minute video. Go check it out. But look, no ears, nothing. You can see nothing. Look at that. What is that, bro? That's not. Okay, so we all know the Pope opened his whole door. But I want y'all to check out.
How they had camera
inside? Open the door from the other side. Look at them very close, man. It's hard to make out their faces. They look kind of strange.
Do they just stay in there?
I know I'm not tripping. The one guy looks translucent. Just peek it out. I zoomed in on it. Now I want all y'all to go on YouTube and check it out for yourselves, man. You know I'm not tripping. Get back. Just watch. Pay attention. Check them out. Open the door. Look at him. Oh, weird shape. Not zooming on his face. You can barely see it. It looks weird, but watch this when he walks off. Boom. This shit. What the fuck is that, bro? Come on, man. There's too much going on. Yeah, let me know.
You want to know something that's like eerily like similar to that?
It looked
Y'all
like the
remember
glare
that?
like just went off the thing.
Things caught on camera. Like, what is this? What is this? But check this out now. So on December 26th, as you know, the fifth door was open for the first time in history, they claimed. A lot of people were ranting online because there were cameras inside, and they were like, how did those cameras get in there? But that's not the shocking thing about this video. So in this footage, when you see all these people coming into the door, if you still the frame and take a look, that looks like an alien. These look like beings from outer space. And so the question is, what type of portal were they opening? Was something coming in or was something leaving? That is scary. And this footage, that's not all. This footage right here, look at this. It's like, that's just a little pope over there. Let me zoom in. Wham! What is that? Strange things are going on. Comment below what you think. Click follow. And what type of portals are they opening here? I'm telling you, there's a spiritual warfare going on. What do you think?
And you know, whatever. I'm gonna keep going.
It looked like, you know, that remind me of.
Right?
That remind me of, remember The Exorcist? When their faces turned all like blacked out, like got all ugly and stuff like that. That's what it remind me of, like when they got possessed.
Donald Trump had a meeting a few days ago with the CEO of TikTok. And then on the 27th, he submitted a letter to the Supreme Court. He says, let me handle this. Let me negotiate something with TikTok to allow the company to still remain. So, guys, Donald Trump is getting ready to save TikTok, but not only that, he's going to honor our freedom of speech. Because there's no way that this app should be banned. So, will the Supreme Court listen? Will they actually take his letter into consideration and postpone the ban and allow the new administration to go back and forth with TikTok and find a way to keep TikTok available for all Americans? Peace and love. I'm out.
Are you ready for FanDuel's The Great Playoff Payoff? Who's in?
What y'all think?
Okay, look right here. You can see it right there. You see something move, and it's like moving quick up right here. Wait for it, right there. You can see it. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Let's zoom in. All right, let's see. All right, what the fuck, bruh? What is that? And it looks small. No? Is it just me? Like small, agile, and strong as fuck.
You gotta ask yourself, why would the Pope put a live streaming camera inside of the tomb of Lucifer on Christmas Day? Well, that's next on the trumpet. The Masons and the Pope are going to open the holy door. First, the Pope is going to tap on it with a little silver hammer, and then the Masons are going to remove the bricks and mortar that actually seal the holy door shut. He does his knocking, and then the Masons start chanting one of the songs.
Inside? Get out of here.
It's never been done before, and they're going to start this new tradition on Christmas Eve. So the World Wide Web will have symbolic access to St. Peter's tomb on Christmas Eve as they open the holy door. And that's going to mark the beginning of the Jubilee year. The Catholic Church got the whole Jubilee idea from Judaism. And in Leviticus 25, it tells you all about the special year that's focused on restoration and forgiveness. The word Jubilee in Hebrew means Yovel, which is a ram's horn. And yes, that is a trumpet. In Leviticus right here, it tells you that the sound of the trumpet announced the beginning of the Jubilee year. So you might say, it's the year of the trumpets. And keeping things in order with the book of Revelation, we'll go through the seals, then the trumpets, and then the bowls. Open the door, it's the year of the trumpets. For Christians, Jesus' declaration in the book of Luke to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor was often interpreted as a fulfillment of the Jubilee spirit. Wow, I just can't wait for Christmas to get my webcam view of the creepy crypt that's underneath St. Peter's Basilica. And that's not a wax museum down there. And as of December 5th, the Vatican hasn't even released a Christmas message. You know, when you're the 33rd degree, you wear 33 buttons on your gown. King David ruled Jerusalem for 33 years, and the Masons built him a palace on top of Mount Zion, the mountain of God, where he issued judgment over the people. A webcam in a tomb under the altar of a church of the dragon. That dragon right there. That dragon. It's a flying dragon. This is right over the entrance of the door. Those dudes were all about it. 2024. You're the dragon. You can see the dragon in the crest. He wears a tiara, and the swarm comes out of his mouth. This throne, made for somebody about 20 foot tall, sits right in front of that tomb's opening. That throne is right there, and you can see how tiny all these people are in comparison to it. That's the altar that you just saw in that video, and then that's where that dragon seal was right there, and then this is the red wall that's underground inside that crypt. The red wall, which is by the shrine of St. Peter. Don't get distracted. The book of Revelation was written to the 7 churches. You know me and my family love you, so like and follow the trumpet for more. And in Jesus' name, have a blessed day.
show just a couple of the doors that Pope Francis will open during the Jubilee year. To begin the Jubilee of Hope, the Pope will be present at the 4 papal basilicas of Rome to open the holy doors. Following tradition, the first will be St. Peter's Basilica. The next will be St. John Lateran on December 29th. On the first day of 2025, Pope Francis will go to St. Mary Major. The last will be St. Paul outside the walls on January 5th. In addition to the 4 major basilicas, another has been added by the Pope's request. It will be that of a prison. It is one of the many gestures the Pope wants to make to prisoners.
They're not U.S. military drones. Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or adversary.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct? That's right. It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
From the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow evading our detection. They are not being detected.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it come from. They don't know nothing.
They know that they can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal. They know that they can't see them when they turn their lights out. They also indicated that they don't know where they come from. They don't know where they go to.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times. Some of the FBI agents that have been assigned to look into this have reported drones flying over their home.
It's right here over at Picatinny. There was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I looked.
Hey, you know how they said that they're returning to come back and come get their people, right? Is it a chance that these craps are coming here and be like, hey, we coming to pick y'all up. Y'all done told this motherfucker up. We gotta move y'all to another planet, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, in a polite way that we have arrived. We ain't trying to scare y'all, you know what I'm saying? What if it's cool though? You feel me? But
no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boost, moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boom, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different.
Music is hysterical.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
Was it me or was that shit intense, y'all? Like, let's get it together. Let's keep going. Woo.
Is that the new lion shirt scratch off under the table there?
That was close. And now it's clean.
could cost herself $5 million.
Yeah, that would have really.
Keep on scratching.
Talking about the voice.
I missed my face. Indeed.
I think so.
Can't wait to get the wood for it. It's so much easier to move. On this carpet, it ain't too good. Let's see what else we got going on, because bro videos is ain't it.
But she's one of them girls that I already tried to press her to fight, and she was scared. So why would I shoot you if I know?
I'm talking to myself. Y'all want to be an interview? Yeah. Bet, let's run it. We're going to restart it over. We're going to start it.
So I ghosted my boyfriend.
See what you're talking about.
Tell me, why is an accomplished architect shoveling coal here in Philadelphia? It is not so simple.
So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months.
Nobody
a year
cares.
On February 2nd, we will have been together.
Nobody cares.
My boyfriend is also 34, grown man.
What is that on your neck?
He also is a homeowner,
Yo, what is that on your
has a
neck?
pretty good job, and also has a
keloid or
business
something?
that
Or
he's
burnt or
starting.
something?
So let's start there,
No,
right?
ain't no tattoo. Look like.
Sounds like a good guy.
Is that a tattoo?
obviously-
Sounds like an incredible guy.
Is that a tattoo?
I'm not really sure who lost out
Hold
on
up, what is
ghosting
that?
somebody, but let's find out.
Is that a
what's going
butterfly
on.
tattoo?
Now, I've become
Oh,
unemployed.
hell no.
And I
And
have
it's
not been
crooked.
able to
Ain't
find
even
out.
in
I
the
have
center.
put in like 30 applications today. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2
The
interviews.
butterfly even crooked.
So
You got
I've
one
been
skinny side,
literally
one fat
struggling,
side.
and I no longer have the
Why does it
funds
look like that?
to
You can see this?
afford these bills. Okay.
So you broke, and he balling.
Yeah.
All right.
She need to get her life
Still
together.
trying to figure out what a correlation is.
She need to get her life together.
Anyways, okay.
Oh, that was such a fake cry. Hold on, let me rewind this.
All of them fake.
These bills. Okay.
Look. Look, she gonna need
Anyway.
her.
Y'all acting job is crazy.
Right.
Y'all acting is wild. I'm just gonna be honest, and I'm gonna just put it out there. Wasn't a single tear shed. All of that extra drama and all of that. Y'all really belong in a good Tubi movie. A really good Tubi
These
movie
bills. Like,
where they
where
change
you
the
going?
actors midway and then you can't see the difference. I don't know what the hell is going on, but that was the worst. Oh my God, I have to have a moment with the fake cry. Stop it. Stop it, family. Hold on. Let me see something.
Afford these bills. Okay.
Trying to still figure out what's up with that tat.
Let's hear a little bit more of this in an extension so we can get the full thing. So she broke and unemployed. He balling with a business. He got his own home. All right. Fake cry. Let's go.
Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so
I hate to keep stopping this, but I sense cap in this rap. And I always like to link back to the content creator. All right, so I'm going to put that link down in the description, regardless of whether I agree with him or not. And thank you guys for continuing to send me this stuff. We mine through it, and my people, my team, they give me what it is that I need to react to. So that's the new wave of how we moving, so that I ain't got to go through and filter it out, and I can just give y'all my authentic reaction. But I smell cap in this rap. So you go from having hundreds of thousands of dollars to having nothing. You got a gambling problem? What you talking about?
And so I wanted to move in fear while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him. mind you, and has been living with him for however many years. He's like lived there almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, you know? So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I shouldn't even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared.
Why? Why you think you deserve all that? Why? I'm just getting to know you. Why you think I should? If you really want to take some weight off me today, they act like they got so much stress. Try being a man. See how hard it is.
And I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me?
Well, I understand, like,
said, no.
trying to get your stuff together, trying to look for a gig and this.
He said, no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything.
Good for him. Good for him. I think that he made the right decision. I did.
Your neck tattoo crooked. That's why.
It sets the standard. Y'all wanted to be strong, independent. You said that you had hundreds of thousands of dollars, which I think that's absolutely cap.
See, what you had to do to make that look right, you had to get another little butterfly that gets flying towards it, then another one, and then put another one in the middle. You feel me? Try to squeeze another one up there in the middle, then it look right, because that don't look right.
It sound like y'all was fuck buddies. And you tried to make it out to be something a little more than what it is. Y'all was not official. You asked him, could you live with him? He said, no. What you talking about? You got your own, and now you go meet up with your community. No, before we get into any financials, you're disrupting my peace. Yes, it sounds like he made the right decision, and so you can't sit here and hold him accountable for your